I want to talk to you about something that we're not seeing being done in many organizations that I think is incredibly important and that we've been doing in our business for a long time and that we're now teaching clients to do in their businesses. It's the concept of systematic recognition. So we know that the labor market is very difficult. We know retaining our key players is very hard. And yes, salary, the total compensation package, those things are important. I would never say they're not important. However, what's equally or even more important is recognizing people. It's getting to that emotional chord and showing them how much we care about them in our businesses. So how do you do this? First of all, you'll see that we're going to include a talent assessment that you can use. And the talent assessment is going to tell you very specifically the questions you need to ask about that person. And you want to compare them again on the values versus the productivity chart. So where are they finding themselves on that chart? Are they top values, top productivity? And the question you want to ask yourself is, would I clone this individual? So literally, if there was a human cloning machine, you would take that person and you would throw them into the machine. You'd want 1 million of them running around your business. That's the ultimate question to know if your person is a promoter. After that, you have what we call collaborators, people who care about the values, but who are not quite as productive as you'd like. Those collaborators, they can be put in more supporting roles, or you could coach them into becoming A's. And then we have the very difficult category. That's the category of people that are very productive, that don't care about your company and don't care about the values and don't care about their teammates. Yes, we call them the brilliant jerks. Someone might be coming to mind for you in your organization. They exist everywhere. Unfortunately, those people will probably not stick around for the long run. And then you have people who have no values, no productivity. Those people are just going to move on. So you want to grade them on those 5 levels. On those 4 categories. And then you want to go into the 5 levels of leadership from Jim Collins. He talks about his 5 levels of leadership, starting from a competent individual, going into someone who's productive and giving back to the team, into a competent manager, into a high-level executive, and then the ultimate, which is the top level, is just, the ultimate leader. So you want to put them in one of those 5 categories. Once you've done those 2 things, you're going to know what kind of team player you have on your team. And that's when systematic recognition starts. You want to recognize your clonable promoters every single quarter. Yes, this was not a glitch in the video. I am recommending that you recognize them every single quarter. Now, a recognition doesn't have to be monetary. It's not always a bonus. It's not always about giving them money. Think about one trick that you can do. Imagine you take your strategic team, you go buy a card, and every single person on the strategic team signs the card. And let's say your employee, Max, is just doing incredible work over the last 90 days. All executive team members sign that card and say, Max, keep up the amazing work. You're so exceptional. We love what you're doing for us. We need you to stick around this business for the long run. And you give Max that card at the end of the quarter. Imagine Max going home and showing this to his spouse, to his family, to his parents, to his kids, whoever it is. It's going to make a world of difference for Max that you've recognized him for all the work that he's doing. And you didn't have to give a penny. It was all about really showing how valuable he is for your organization. So systematic recognition is something that you need to be implementing across your organization. It's the #1 tool to retain our promoters, our clonable individuals. It's something that we highly recommend that you do across the board. It will make a big difference. And spend time coaching your collaborators. That's the line. You want to be above the line. That's where you spend your time and energy. You don't want to be spending too much time and energy on the brilliant jerks or on the people that don't fit the organization. So try to implement systematic recognition, use the tool that we're including, and you will see by looking at your team from that perspective, it'll make a huge difference in your retention strategy.